Hello everybody, Merry Christmas. We're in between that time of Christmas and the New Year. I hope everybody has a lovely, safe New Year. Be careful on the roads. Today's topic I want to talk about is intuition. You may have heard of intuition before. It's a common saying, women's intuition, but in fact, intuition is not exclusive for women. Everybody has intuition, men included. It's just that a lot of women are a bit more sensitive to their intuition. But in fact, intuition is a gift to everybody. Everybody has it. Everybody has intuition for their own protection. Intuition is like that little voice that tells you and warns you about things, or opens doors, or is there just to advise you. Sometimes intuition is in your sleep. You may wake up and hear your name being called, or you may wake up and you have this brilliant idea. This is your intuition. I want to give you some examples of how intuition works, and also what you may feel having intuition. Intuition is just like it's nothing magical. It's just another sense. It's another sense that you were born with that most people aren't aware of. Everybody's aware of their taste, their hearing, their sight, feeling, but a lot of people aren't aware of the sensing, which comes also as soon as you were born. You had this intuition. And this intuition can work in various ways. It can be a knowing. You may have been somewhere at some time and all of a sudden you've had this odd feeling like there's danger around. You may have got into a train or on the road. You've been driving and all of a sudden you have this feeling, no, I shouldn't go this way. I shouldn't have come, or I shouldn't have caught that plane, and you quite often, it will just come out of the blue. It just pops into your head, pops into your gut, and the way you feel it often is in your gut. You may feel some butterflies, you may feel tingling, you just may feel really bad. There's other ways intuition works. You can hear, I can give you a few examples here. There was one night I heard beeping of the smoke alarms. There was other people here, nobody else heard it, just me. I heard the beeping. The very next morning the power went out and the smoke alarms were beeping. It was just a warning that it was going to happen. And another time I smelt the sewerage. It was a very strong smell of sewerage. There was nothing wrong with the pipes. Nothing at all was going wrong. My partner could not smell any sewerage, but it was very, very strong for me. Well, the very next morning, they blew the pipes out. They were just doing some rinsing of the pipes, and the toilet seat was up and sewage water went everywhere, all over my place. It was a warning to me that something was going to happen. So now I do pay attention, and you need to pay attention to your intuition. If all of a sudden you get a feeling for no reason, you really need to pay attention to that, because it is your sixth sense telling you that something's wrong or something's going to happen. Sometimes it may be in a dream. Have you ever woken up in the morning, you've had a dream, it's been brilliant, all of a sudden you've got this brilliant idea, you have no idea where it's come from, but you woke up with it, you dreamt about it, and that's your intuition working. You'll find sometimes doors will open, and with your intuition, the feeling of it, knowing that it's your intuition, is you feel absolute peace and joy about it. If you've got an open door, I've always said this in the past, it's this funny little saying, if you get an open door, don't creep through that open door, prounce through it like as though it's the most wonderful thing ever. You've just been born into this new door. And this is the way to treat your intuition. And as I say, intuition can work in many ways. You can also have it, you might be talking to somebody, you're telling them your heart, you've got an honest truth there, you're telling them, and all of a sudden you'll get the cold shivers, the tingles up and down your spine. That's your intuition. Also, listening to music, you may get that shiver there as well. And I don't know how many of you have been listening to music and all of a sudden you get cold shivers because it's good. You know, your intuition's telling you that is a very high vibration and it's good. And this is what happens. But the thing is, not many people are aware that they have this sixth sense. And like I say, there's nothing magical about it. Everybody's been given it from the time they were born. Everybody has this sense of intuition. And like I say, it's not exclusive to women. It's given to everybody. Everybody has it. Now, quite often you'll find people who know about intuition can confuse it with intuition. Intuition with the instinct. We know instinct, we've heard of instinct with animals. Animals have an instinct and they call that a sixth sense too, but with instinct it's more of a needy thing. It's with animals like they hunt just on instinct, and this is for survival. They hunt for survival and to breed so that their actual species won't become extinct. It's a need thing. The instinct is a need thing, whereas your intuition is more of a warning and a way to go thing. It's always something good for you, whereas instinct, you may find you've been given a new job offer. All of a sudden, you have that little voice in this ear saying, oh no, I can't do it, I can't do that. This is your instinct. So anything to do with instinct has to do with neediness and fear. So maybe in the past you've had insecurities, maybe in the past you've had somebody telling you were no good, you couldn't do things, or perhaps it may have been yourself telling yourself you couldn't do these things, and by instinct this fear has popped up and said, oh no, you can't do it. That's your instinct, but your intuition is there encouraging you. Your intuition is there saying, go forward, go on, give it a go. Intuition is encouragement. So intuition is also warning. Intuition is protection. So these are all the things with intuition. So at some time, if you're out there and you're hearing a voice, you may hear a voice calling you, your name. Many people I would say probably everybody has heard their voice being called at one time or another. It may be because your intuition is there saying you need to pay attention. So if you're getting these feelings, you need to pay attention. You don't ignore them. Also, I found with my first husband too, which you may find on my YouTube channel, I've also got stories about the domestic violence. I did have red flags. I had that intuition saying, oh no, hang on, something may be wrong here. Perhaps you better take a second look at this bloke. But many people, they get their intuition telling them things and giving them warnings and they just ignore it. And what I'm saying today is your instinct is there for a gift. It's a gift to protect you in the way you're going. It's also a gift to show you the way to go. It's a gift to give you encouragement. And if you hear that voice or you feel that warning, pay attention. You need to pay attention. Don't get it confused with instinct, because instinct, once again, as I said before, is a completely different thing to intuition. Anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely new year, and I will see you again soon with another topic. Thank you for watching.